Hey you guys! So today I'm gonna be answering the questions that I get from you guys, and one of the important ones that I've been getting from you guys is dating as a college student. Now, like I say all the time, all of the stuff applies to dating no matter what, because this is general information and it's pretty universal unless we're literally directly in a session and you have some special type of situation or something. But usually this stuff still applies to even special situations. That's why it's so easy for all of my ladies all over the world to be successful, because it's pretty general. But in college, that is the easiest time to date. Honestly, before I was like, from 19 to like 23 were like the funnest times for me to be dating. Honestly, like, I was always going out places, college parties, cookouts, little special events. Even like going to like certain seminars and college. What is it when the colleges like uh, come to certain events like in a city or something to rep. Oh, also the big games and everything. That's another great time to meet people. And honestly, you guys can go to, there are a lot of 18 and over clubs and stuff like that, and you can definitely go there and have some fun too. I wasn't a big fan of the club scene, because to be honest, I was getting into 21 and over places when I was like 18 and 17. So I really wasn't. I really, 18 and over clubs was just like not ever a thing for me. But don't do that, okay? Don't do that. I just think events. I definitely went to a lot of events. Like, even if you have like a parent or somebody that you know that's always going to like charity events or job events or something, go. I think it's a great opportunity. Like, my mom took me to a lot of very big events when we were younger, before we became like old enough to party by ourselves, so we would know like the type of people that we want to be around, the type of, we got to meet a lot of like really famous, well-off people and everything. Or it was just a great experience. I remember one of my first time having like my first like sip of real alcohol was like this glass of champagne at this charity event that I used to go to with my mom. And we were being so weird about it. Like, we were so nervous about picking up the glasses of champagne, because they kind of just sit them around, like on the tables and stuff around the event, so that they don't always have to go back and forth to the bar. And the champagne is included like in your ticket. So free champagne, just pick it up or whatever. Or they like sit it up around the bar so you can just come and pick it up. So me and my best friend, we were so nervous about going to pick it up. And then we just finally like went and we got one without one of the bartenders looking or whatever. And don't do this. But like, we had a glass of champagne and we were just so giggly and dorky and everything. Mind you, we were like 15. And my mom was like, "You guys have been in the champagne, haven't you? You have. And we were like, "No, no," But we definitely had a glass of champagne. And the the other things you want to do is like always be putting yourself in other educational things to get yourself moving forward. Like, a lot of people I know and I work with do coding classes. Some of my friends are in like certain choir groups around the city. That's another way to meet people. This is why I say you have to have hobbies. Art classes. People take business classes because they're trying to start a business or at least learn about it so they have something to do. It's all about putting yourself in different places. It's just like with business. Like, you don't just try one thing and if it's not successful, then you just give up on life. You try all of it, because something is going to stick. Try everything that you're good at or everything that you're interested in and passionate about, and try to make profit from it, or profit from it in some way, and it will take you to the next place that you're trying to go. Even if it's not that in that specific direction, you will get someplace. So I think that's really important. always putting yourself in different places, whether it's for education, whether it's for charity events and getting yourself out there and for a good cause and everything, or just going out to have fun, you know. So games, charities, let me see, games, charities, educational classes, events for business, events for food, events for wine, events for health, all of that stuff. And this stuff, a lot of these like free classes online and stuff that they have for free now, and there's a lot of business events that people hold for free just because they want people to come out, you know, they want people to show up. There are a lot of free events online or like $5, $7, $10 to go. If you check on Eventbrite, or some people, I know they found stuff on Facebook, a lot of college parties, college events on Facebook. I feel like that was like our thing, like college parties and everything, and especially before we were like in our 20s. Like in our 20s we were like kind of past that, but like from like 19 to like 20, 21, we were definitely at a lot of big parties, games, especially because a lot of our friends went to the schools in the areas and everything, so that was a big thing for us. Wine events, food events. Food events are always fun because a lot of food events are not that expensive to get into, like $15, and on Eventbrite, and then you get a bunch of free food, you know, and if you're over 21, free wine too, or wine is included somehow. Now sometimes at the wine events they try to give you like a little bit of wine, but you can keep going back for more. You can keep going back, so you can. Let me think. Other free stuff that you guys can do as a college student: get active in your schools. Because honestly, once your name is out there and you're involved in stuff, whether it's like political stuff or just getting protests going, or maybe you're interested, maybe you have some hair business or something like that, anything to like really get your name out there that you're passionate about, and attracting more attention in some way to you, whether it's publicly or through social media, is always a great way to meet people, because people admire that and they want to be around people like that who are active. So dating in college it ain't tough. It's really not tough, and it's like the funnest time. Also, if you live in a city, it's always going to be fun just going out. Like, you don't even have to be able to be at the 21 and over places, but just going out is always going to be fun in the city. Like if you live in a big city, or if you live in one of those towns where there's like a special place that everybody hangs out. Like I know in Virginia Beach, there's VA Beach where everybody goes to hang out, and we weren't over 21 when I went out there, and I had fun like crazy. That was a crazy weekend. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, dating as a college student is really easy, and online shopping is very easy now, because back in the day you could not find nice dresses and stuff online for like $10, $15. No. Now you can find that stuff online for like $10 or $15 and get it shipped to your house for like $5. I don't think that was available when I was like young and online. Like all we had was like Forever 21, and I had to like really and this was before their plus size section, so I had to make do with what I had, you know. So it was really, and I did amazing. So yeah, you just have to put yourself out there. This is why I'm always prompting you guys to have hobbies, things that you get to know, things that you are interested in yourself, you know. Also just putting yourself out there just because you want to live a full life and have fun, you know. And do not be afraid. People that are a little bit older, I wouldn't say for college students, but people that are like 21 and up, do not be afraid to go attend a bar alone or something during daytime hours, of course. And all you got to do is spend like an hour or two there, maybe once or twice a week, and you never know how many other people are there alone and just want somebody to talk to at the bar and have something interesting to talk about, and they will pay for your little $5 happy hour drinks, okay? Or even the bartender, just having somebody cool that's just sitting there chilling. You know, you never know. You really never know. It's all about putting yourself out there. So those are some tips for you guys that are like between 19 and like 22, I would say 23. And you guys can always talk to me on Actual Black Mermaid on my Instagram, or Imani_Yvonne on Twitter. And I would definitely love to hear how you guys apply these things and what works for you and what doesn't. And then we get to discuss it later. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.